Everyone, this is Priyanshu Sharma from Dr. Hari Singh Gaur Central University, Sagar. My topic is hypersensitivity and its types. So, in this topic, we discussed about what is hypersensitivity, common examples of hypersensitivity, symptoms of hypersensitivity, types of hypersensitivity, and its causes, and at last, treatment. So, let's start with introduction. Hypersensitivity is an immune response mobilizes a battery of a factor of molecules that act to remove antigen by various mechanisms. Generally, these affected molecules induced an inflammatory response that eliminate antigen without extensively damaging the host tissue. Hypersensitivity reactions denotes an immune response resulting in inappropriate reactions harmful to host. So, before we discuss in brief, the question arises in our mind what is hypersensitivity with their easy definitions. So, hypersensitivity refers to undesirable reactions produced by the normal immune system, including allergies and autoimmunity. These reactions may be damaging, uncomfortable, or occasionally fatal. So, what are the symptoms of hypersensitivity? This include being highly sensitive to physical by sound, touch, or smell, or emotional stimuli, and the tendency to be easily overwhelmed by too much information. What is more, highly sensitive people are more likely to suffer from various diseases. Example: asthma, eczema, allergies, etc. So next we will discuss about their types of hypersensitivity. So there will be four types of hypersensitivity types. Type first, immediate atopic anaphylactic. Type second, antibody dependent. Type third, immune complex. Type fourth, cell mediated and delayed type of hypersensitivity. So let's discuss about type first hypersensitivity. Type first hypersensitivity is an IgE mediated because this is also known as immediate because the reaction takes place within minutes. Okay, the you can see in the diagram IgE antibody immunoglobulin E is there. So the basically the type we discussed about in brief. Type first hypersensitivity is also known as immediate or anaphylactic hypersensitivity. The reaction may involve skin, eyes, nasopharynx, bronchopulmonary tissues, and gastrointestinal tract. What are the causes of type first hypersensitivity? Allergens. Allergens are non-parasite antigens that can stimulate a type first hypersensitivity response. So you can see in this table common allergens associated with type first hypersensitivity. So next we will discuss about type second hypersensitivity. Type second hypersensitivity is also known as cytotoxic hypersensitivity because there will be lots of disorder involve antibody mediated destructions of cells. The antibody is tissue specific, means the antibody is generally specific organ or tissue. You can see in this diagram the antibody mediated or destructions of specific organs or tissues. Type second hypersensitivity. So we can discussed about in brief type second hypersensitivity. Type second hypersensitivity is also known as cytotoxic hypersensitivity and may affect a variety of organs and tissues. The antigen are normally endogenous, although exogenous chemicals which can attach to cell membranes can also lead to type second hypersensitivity. Drug induced hemolytic anemia are such examples. Penicillin allergy also belong to this class. Already we discussed their causes of type second hypersensitivity. The most common causes included medications like penicillin, thiazides, and methylodopa. The drug molecule either binds to the surface of cells resulting in a new antigen or alter the epitopes of the existing self antigen on the cell surface. So next we will discuss about type third hypersensitivity. So type third hypersensitivity is especially by immune complexes deposited into blood vessel cells. So antigen antibody immune complexes IgG intermediate. Large amount of antigen and antibodies from complexes in blood, if not eliminated, can deposit in capillaries or joints and trigger inflammation. The reaction may be general or may involve individual organs including skin, lungs, joints, or other organs. This reactions may be the pathogenic mechanism of disease caused by many microorganisms. So, what are the causes of type third hypersensitivity? So, this is this the caused by circulating immunocomplexes and is typified by serum sickness, in which multimeric drug antibody aggregations form in solutions. Performed immunocomplexes deposit in various vascular beds and cause injury at these sites. So at next the finally the type fourth is last one, so we can discuss the type fourth hypersensitivity. This hypersensitivity is also known as delayed type hypersensitivity. This composed the cell is mediated and also known as delayed hypersensitivity. Examples: the reactions involve sensitive T cells and release of its lymphokines as mediators and amplifiers, mediated by cells rather than antibodies. Th1 cells release cytokines. We discussed in the type 4th in brief. Th1 cells released cytokines to activate macrophages, causing inflammation and tissue damage. The continued macrophage activation can cause chronic inflammation, resulting in tissue lesions, scarring, and granular formation. Response starts after 48 to 72 hours. It takes 48 to 72 hours to start. So type 4, what are the causes of type 4th hypersensitivity? So we can discuss they discuss here that parts of the body generally they include skin, atopic dermatitis, lungs, tuberculosis, hypersensitivity, pneumonitis, pancreas, type 1st diabetes mellitus, or known previously as insulin dependent diabetes mellitus, thyroid, inflammation of the thyroid, other, transplant rejection, leprosy. So what are the treatments? Generally we all cover the topic and their types. So now at last we can discuss about what are the treatments of hypersensitivity. So there is no cure for hypersensitivity vasculitis itself. The main goal of treatment will be to relieve your symptoms in mild cases. So in mild cases no specific treatment is required. Talk to your doctor about the medications that you are taking. This information can help determine the potential cause for your vasculitis. If your problem is tracked back to a medication that you are currently taking, the doctor will probably advise you to stop taking it. You may be prescribed anti-inflammatory medications, especially if you have joint pain. Typically, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs like naproxen or ibuprofen are used. If you have more a severe case that involves significant inflammation or involvement of other organs besides the skin, you may need to be hospitalized for more intensive treatment. So this all about the hypersensitivity. We covered various topics in this. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching it. Thank you.